Happy birthday! Yes, so today we are going to boil down all of personal development down into that looks like four, doesn't it? Two simple things. But happy birthday to you, because today is the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Did that wrong, didn't I, slightly? But never mind. Why wait to start living a life you love? Why not start today? Cool. So, happy birthdays, as we always do. We start off with happy birthdays to people whose actual birthdays it is today. Sil Mruntz from Canada. No idea where I know you from, but happy birthday to you. Daniel Kidman, somewhere near Bedford, I think. Bit of a personal trainer. Not sure how I met you or how I know you, but happy birthday to you too. And of course, for today, Noelle Gibbs. Noelle. Happy birthday, Noelle. I'm going to talk about you a little bit later, a little bit more. But Noelle, I met on the Tony Robbins UPW virtual earlier this year. She lives in Vancouver. She's a very fun girl. Check her out on TikTok, by the way. I encouraged her I showed how to use TikTok and encouraged her to use TikTok, and now she's on TikTok and making fantastic, silly little videos on TikTok. Also, happy birthday for yesterday, because you missed me yesterday briefly, because well, we'll come on to that again in a second, as part of this next story. Andrew Hubbard, Neil Hargreaves, Bishal Sarkar, who teaches people in India, I guess, I'm presumably all over the world as well, confidence in speaking. Bianca, don't know where I know you from. Clemens, used to dance, not with you, but together. You know how that sounds weird. Mark Creaser, happy birthday to you, Mark. Hope you're doing well. Entrepreneur Circle days. Graham Moxon, who was my personal trainer when I was recovering from both my knee injuries from playing basketball. So happy birthday to you, Graham, and son, of course, of the two people who introduced me first to Forever Living, which then led to me creating diarybooker.com and so forth. So good stuff. Happy birthday. No. Hello, Emma. Happy birthday. Yes, because today is the first day of the rest of your life. And George Lane, who went to the same school as me, was a few years below me, I think. So that's why didn't go to school together, but we have played cricket together. So happy birthday to all you guys. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day, or you had a lovely day yesterday, depending on which way around you were. Right, so now I've got a couple of viewers. Personal development boiled down into two simple things. Really are. Physical health, mental health. That's it. So straightforward, so straightforward. How's motherhood treating you, Nikki? Hello, Nikki. Pretty early in the morning for you guys, I think, isn't it? Are you still in America? Yeah, so physical health and mental health, that's it. Take care of your mind and what you feed your mind with, and take care of your body, what you feed your body with and what you do with your body. And that's basically it. Whole of personal development comes down to those two things. All those methods within personal development basically help you to control your mind and your thoughts and your emotions and your actions and all the things that you do. So even much of the physical health stuff that we do is actually good for your mental health as well. So going out doing exercise, meditation, eating the right foods, these are all good things for your mental health as well. So if you're struggling with your mental health, take care of your physical health as well. Take care of your physical health. Well, first, I don't know, both together. It's two things, physical health and mental health, that's it. Take care of your mind, take care of your body. So part of that taking care of your mind is what you feed your mind with. We kind of know about physical health, we know about exercise, we know about eating right and so forth. So these things are kind of fairly straightforward and standard. But your mental health is something none of us really are certainly not taught in school, and we don't talk about enough. Obviously being talked about a lot more now and covering those things much better these days. But what you feed your mind is important. A lot of the problems that most people suffer from later in life is because of what they were fed as children, up to the age of 7. There's a famous saying from, I can't remember, Aristotle, I think it was, one of the famous philosophers said, give me a boy at the age of 7 and I'll show you the man. Now obviously that was written back in the days before equality and so forth, but show me the person at age 7 and I'll show you the adult. Because basically by the age of 7 you've pretty much got all those unconscious beliefs baked into your soul. I talked before about having this sort of like half of your mind here where you've got the unconscious beliefs that are programmed into you as children, and you've got your subconscious belief, which is more like sort of your habits and things you've got used to doing. And then you've got your mindset on top there. Hello, Daniel. Happy birthday. Happy actual birthday to you, Daniel. Thanks for watching. Just in case you only want to watch this little bit of it, two main topics for personal development boiled down into two things: physical health, that's one you're very good at, isn't it? And mental health. That's it, basically. And what we're talking about now is feeding your mind, and how are you feeding your mind. Unconscious beliefs, subconscious beliefs, and then your conscious beliefs, conscious thoughts on top of that. Conscious thoughts are the ones that we control. Subconscious ones are that we recognise. Unconscious ones are usually ones we feel inside. It's kind of what we think of as our soul, really. And that's where things like unconscious biases come from, sexism and racism and that kind of stuff, because that's all part of the society that we grew up in, and the people who were around us as children. They kind of baked this stuff in, and this turns into our beliefs about ourselves and our environment around us and so forth. So yeah, watch out how you're feeding your mind. That's what I was talking about, wasn't it? And obviously as a child, you don't really have much choice over what's being programmed into your mind, but as an adult you do have some choice, but you've got to fight against these unconscious beliefs down here. And as I said before, if you want to connect your conscious thoughts with your heart and your soul, you've got to get through these unconscious beliefs and break through, so that you can connect your head and your heart, and feel like a connected being again, and not being controlled by your unconscious biases. But who you hang around with is the kind of main topic I wanted to talk about today. Links in the description for... Hello, Clemens. Happy birthday for yesterday. There's Dean Graziosi's thing, talks about having masterminds and so forth. The videos and the links and the descriptions. And then Evan Carmicheal talks on his Ent-spresso with a little comment from Gary V. About who you hang around with matters. He's talking about social media in general, and how people tend to see the negatives of social media rather than the positives. And as I said in the last video I did, negatives and positives, they're everywhere. And we all look for those things as well. And who we hang around with can influence massively what we look for, and the beliefs that we have about the world around us. So I was talking about Noelle. Noelle is a very positive, bubbly personality, and that's exactly why we were attracted to each other. We saw each other on a Zoom kind of group breakout session, and I was like, she looks like fun, and she was taking control of the session. Normally it's me that takes control of the session. I was like, whoa, who's this cool girl? Oh god, I've got an alarm going off. Hold on a second. Okay, that's going to be off in another 3 minutes, but hopefully I'll be finished by then, because I'm going to try and get up to 10 minutes. Luckily, I've noticed though that Instagram actually allows me to go up to 15 minutes, so even if I do run a little bit, Instagram's okay. All my old videos, by the way, are on YouTube, so go check them out there if you've missed one or two. Yes, so it's only LinkedIn that's restricted to 10 minutes completely. Yes, so Noelle and I connected really well on that, and you could see that there was a buzz there, a connection of minds and thoughts and feelings and so forth. So it's fantastic to have somebody like that in my life, making these things positive. So hence, happy birthday to you, Noelle, by the way, again. We need a good catch-up at some point, don't we? I was going to say something else there, but about why I didn't do a video yesterday. So I stayed up late last night, the night before rather, watching the American impeachment thing in America, and it was really interesting watching a lot of the Republicans versus the Democrats, to be fair, both sides, really seeing only what they wanted to see. So they both have, well, I think Democrats are very much more open-minded about these things, and Republicans are very much more narrow-minded. I've noticed, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I've noticed that they tend to be, I'll only be interested in the things that I'm interested in, and I'm only interested in the points I want to make, and I'm not really interested in the bigger picture kind of thinking. That's how it seems to me, at least, anyway, as an outside observer. But yeah, there was a lot of Republicans saying, Donald Trump said peaceful protest, but objectively, when you watched his speech, he was talking about fighting and being strong and taking back and power and all this kind of stuff. So it was kind of interesting to see that they only took the good bits and they completely ignored all the negative bits. And they also ignored the 3 or 4 months building up to it as well. They just said, oh, but that one speech didn't incite the one riot thing. So it was really interesting watching the psychology of the people saying, I've only been viewing the world in my little bubble, and I'm only seeing the things that my bubble allows me to see, and I'm not interested in seeing anything outside of this bubble. So I'm very restricted in who I'm, in what I'm seeing and what I'm believing and so forth. So it was very interesting to see this kind of narrow-minded bubble over here, and a slightly wider pictured bubble over on the Democrat side. I don't know if it was this side and that side or not, but separating the two at least anyway. And then you could see the people amongst the Republicans who were saying, yeah, what you did was bad, what's been bad over the last couple of months, but I don't think impeachment's the right way to go, which is kind of a fair perspective at least to have. So anyway, so it was kind of, I don't want to get too political on this, but it was just an interesting philosophy, psychological and philosophical viewing, watching that, and I stayed up late night watching it, and that's why yesterday was a little bit knocked out for me. But again, it becomes who you're hanging around with. I was watching some videos yesterday of Rudy Giuliani, and he was doing the same sort of things. He's saying, it's like, I've heard this information from this one person. There's my alarm going off. So again, going off. That's annoying. Hello, Hayley. How you doing? Hello, Hayley. I'm going to wave at you. You're over there somewhere. Hello, Hayley. She lives around the corner from me. Oh no, that's no different Hayley, isn't it? I keep mixing you two up. I don't know. I'm not sure which one's which now. Are you Hayley in Cheltenham, or are you the Hayley in Cirencester? I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to wave at you. So there you go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, because every day is your birthday. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Right. I think that's basically it. I wanted to boil it down into the two personal development things: your mental health and your physical health. And your physical health often feeds into your mental health, and your mental health is very much determined by who you hang around with, what you watch on TV, what you feed your mind with, and then after that it's about managing your mind and managing your actions. So what are you actually doing to improve your physical health and your mental health, and what are you thinking and how are you processing your thoughts to improve your mental health in the longer term as well. Okay, that's all from me. Take care, guys. I hope that was helpful for some people. It's kind of interesting, for me at least anyway. Take care. Send you all love. Mwah. Send love out to the world. Send my love out into the world as well. Find somebody you love today and tell them you love them. That'd be very cool. Hey Jones, how you doing? Happy birthday, because every day is your birthday. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Ta. Right, I'm going now. Bye. Have a nice day, everyone.